best post of the day, yeah. Swapping is super costly. New ability stone, you're gonna buy that anyway for relic. New jewelry, new relic anyway. New engravings, new relic anyway. And Pheons cost, etc. Everyone buys that. Like, it's literally the right time to implement these changes right here. So if people like is meta chasing, then they can do it. And then like logging into like a Lost Ark. Review my tier 1 Sharpshooter alt. Okay. Anyways, okay. It's react time, boys. There is like 4 back-to-back right here. So we're looking at this one first. Someone was talking about me about Sharpshooter right here. Got a big nerf in the Elgacia balance patch final. No clue what he's talking about. Sharpshooter actually got a big, pretty like sizable buff, even though it's already strong to begin with. Don't know why, but yeah. We'll see right here. Okay, so Sharpshooter got a big nerf in the Elgacia balance patch final version, yeah. Nerf Sharpshooter, biggest damage skill, Snipe. Snipe got a buff, man. In the final version of the balance patch compared to the PTR version, the text in purple was added in the final version. Okay. Snipe, easy prey. Change critical hit rate 30 to 40%. So that's a buff, right? Increase critical damage, the damage increased from like, increase critical damage, the damage increase... What? Oh, instead of crit damage, the damage is increased by 60%. The current effect is, where's the current effect? Basically, changes the effect of the last driver from doing 160% crit damage to 60% damage. Aha. This guy has no clue how damage build actually work. So yeah, how like how crit damage and like damage actually works. This is like a Pepega right here. This is actually a buff. In case people don't understand, you know, this number is actually a buff when they change this actually. They actually buff. He posted the skills. Oh, did he? I see. Now let's look at the second tripod effect. Okay, change so bad because second tripod weak point already has a big damage percentage, adding 30% damage. That you got it the other way around, you idiot, dude. Classic NAU right there. You get it the other way around. Critical damage is the one that is additive. This one is multiplicative, dude. Oh my god, dude. Is that no 0 rated, right? Yeah, because surely people are not this stupid, right? It's like that Nebe guy. Yeah. Assume the initial damage is 1, crit rate is 100%, and crit damage is 250% with Keen Blunt. Before the patch, the output of the snipe would be 4.1 crit damage multiplier, 2.5 from Keen Blunt, and 1.6 from Easy Prey Tripod. Aha. 2.5 for 5 damage multiplier. 1 from the initial multiplier, 1.45 from the weak point detection tripod. 10 point over. After the patch, crit damage multiplier, 2.5 Keen Blunt, times 3. What? This is, you got it the other way around, man. Dude. Oh my god. You guys should go back to like elementary first. This nerf does not exist in the PTR, but was added in the final version. Yeah, because like in the Sharpshooter needs to be better. So weak, I just don't understand what drive them to the nerf to be biggest damage skill in the final version. Dude, it's so stupid actually. It's actually so stupid here. Actually so stupid. Should I like explain how the math works here? Please don't lump me in, don't worry, man, you know. It's like just some snowflakes out there. Should I actually explain how this damage actually works? This is why I don't read tripods, just copy KR. Yes, please explain. Okay, well, we'll see with this then. Crit rate, we assume it's always crit then. We assume it's always crit, right? Because anytime it's not crit, anytime it doesn't crit right here, right? Critical damage obviously does 0 to you, right? That's why it always sucks when you don't crit your snipe, right? First of all, don't do it, too much brain pain. The second, so when they change this, now when you don't crit, you get the 60%. If you crit, this 60% is doubled as well, by the way. In case you don't know, right? That's the base damage. We ignore the other tripods because you're gonna use that tripod anyway, right? So let's say like without all the other tripods, or you do like let's say 1000 damage. Maybe 100 is easier. 100 damage, right? So at base damage, if you use this, you have 160%, right? 160%. So 160% for this one. What's the name? 160%. If you crit, it becomes 320%, right? For double damage. We're not talking about engravings yet. 320%. Right? So this is for this one, the old one, critical damage. So your critical is normally an increase by 100%, right? With this one, it becomes an increase of 260%, right? So whenever you crit, it becomes 360%, right? So 360 and 320. You might think that like, okay, so it's what's the name? So critical damage is still better. That's assuming you always crit. Now comes in Keen Blunt. When Keen Blunt, which is the engraving that you always use as a sharpshooter, right? Increase critical damage by 50%. You add this into this, 210%. Right, basically, because it's additive. Critical damage is additive, so it's 210%. So whenever you crit, it becomes 310. So basically, like the increased damage is basically like what's the name? Okay, one sec. Trying to count it right here, so that I don't like make a mistake. 100, 260, 310, so 410%, right? But if you have like, let's say the base damage 320 not 320, 160%, right? And then like you add Keen Blunt on top of it, you times 2.5 of that. Asian math. 320. Type it out. Should I answer this before? No, it shouldn't, Foxer. So yeah, pain brain, pain brain, pain brain. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I mean, it's like typing it is just like annoying right now. Basically, the change for this is to always like is to make it like consistent and to make Keen Blunt worth. Let me just put you into a number right now. On snipe for Keen Blunt, right? You have like about 11% damage increase right now when you crit, because Keen Blunt is like that, because it's additive. But right now, Keen Blunt is a straight up like a damage increase, like 16 to 18% right now, because of the usual crit one. So yeah, I'm not sure yet. I don't know if that makes sense for you. But I mean, like, this guy just got it the other way around. It's not additive damage right there. Adding 60% damage is not adding. It's multiply it. This guy just like had it the other way around. That's why he think it's a nerf. It's not a nerf. You know, this guy is just, you know, pretty pega with this basically. I have your voice tofu and handgun on my headphone. I see. So yeah, so you just copy KR build. Yes, well, usually if the KR you're using like the proper build, then you would have like basically like the most damage build that you can get. So yeah. I think it's 400 now compared to 410% before, but it's more consistent. But maybe I'm just dumb. It's basically like similar. It's not like really like that big of a change. The difference comes from like what's the name? The amount of time like maybe you don't crit. Here's the thing, right? When you don't crit on snipe, right, you lose like what? You lose like 70% of your damage because you don't crit right there, because of how stupid like critical damage is. And then like Keen Blunt weapon now becomes so much better. That's why right there. Because like because this is not the only thing that changed, by the way. In case you don't know, there are other tripods that got changed like this as well. So it's more consistent. And like whenever you don't crit, the moment that you don't crit, you gain damage gain. If you crit, it's the same. If you don't crit, it's more damage gain. So what do you think? Is that a nerf or a buff right there? What does the comment say? I don't know. It's weird right there. You high as hell, man. Yeah, seriously. Are you dumb or just trolling? Probably both, but yeah. So yeah, it's actually a buff. There we go. Because Keen Blunt with much more efficient. See? Reddit are actually not that papega, dude. It's just this guy. So yeah, old version right here. Old version or new version right there. 2%, but you deal 60% if you don't crit. Since there is no there is an additional 1.6 damage for new calculation. There you have it. So yeah, I don't know how many of you play sharpshooter and how many of you cries when you don't crit your snipe. That's basically the difference right there. Buff and consistency. Well, it's not even like it's a buff, because like you don't always crit your snipe. Dude, I have 90% crit on my snipe. Sometimes I don't crit. Right? And if I crit, it's equal anyway. Not counting the Death Strike buff and the other like the Loyal Companion buff as well. So yeah, it's pretty sad when you don't crit your snipe, because you lost like so much damage when you don't crit it. Even though your crit is like 70-80%, sometimes you don't crit. That's just how it is. People play sharpshooter, get out of here, Nes. Like, get out of here. Well, I don't know. That's just how it is right there with the sharpshooter right here. This guy is tunneling as well. He's only looking at like one skill right there. Literally, the other skill gets the same treatment, so it's much better as well. And then like you get like buff from your engraving as well. It's just tunnel vision right here. He's just looking at one skill, and when he's looking at one skill, he's even doing like, you know, not the right calculation. But yeah. That's a buff to the rainbow build, since that build has less crit rate. But yeah. Oh well, that's just how it is right there. Well, we'll move on for this right there. You know, the classic brain damage by Reddit. We'll move on to forum this time, dude. This is forum time right here. So yeah, I saw this one yesterday, and I feel like I should like react to this like faster, cause like Valtan is about to come out, right? I need to finish all of this react before. Just have a striker on your team, and that 90 goes to 100. Yeah, well, some striker doesn't have full uptime on the buff, right? And you don't always have striker in your group. Speechless downvote. Check Tofu's reaction. I'll check it later. Okay, let's see here. They did it again. Valtan Hard Mode is whale content. Like with Argos, we have another rating list that is only available if you won the honing lottery. Playing 18 also have big visa. No, not really. It's only available for you if you have like some form of brain, yeah. And all that while you pay for Arc Pass, Crystalline, Aura. This is ridiculous. This guy didn't play the game then. The only reason why you're not 14-15 right now is you took a break, you didn't play the game at the start, or something like that, basically. And again, as I said, right, you can have Valtan come out next year and this guy wouldn't be there yet. Same thing. So yeah, lost brain cell on this post. I mean, yeah. This post was flagged by community and temporarily hidden. Do I view it? Do I view ignored content here? Or am I gonna get banned for doing it? He's talking about hard mode. He's talking about hard mode. Oh, the Valtan Hard Mode? Well, a lot of like people can get there as well. Like a lot of people here like close to 1445 right now. So yeah. Like I got one character. Like 3 weeks ago I was already 1400 right there. So what about someone that is playing like maybe like three characters, 4 characters? Well, they're probably like 1445. And even then, hard mode is there like a higher eye level. You have access to the normal mode. You're still doing the same fight. So yeah, 115 likes. Was it? I'm probably only gold pack bought at the start. Well, if you're playing at the start, you would be like at that eye level. Like you shouldn't be like lower than that. If you're lower than that, I don't know. You took a break right there, you know, or you're the unluckiest person in the world. Maybe I don't know. You went out, got hit by a car. Maybe I don't know. Unlucky, dude. Never lucky. Had to stop playing for 2 weeks, and I'm at 1420. And that's the thing, right? You know, like that's just how it is. You would be close to it, or you would be like at that point right there. You took a break. Maybe if you took like a few week break, then you're maybe like on the 1400 range. But I mean, like I played like 2 hours on like an AEU server because I play like on all the region, and I can reach 1400. So the only reason why you can't reach that is you're playing like less than 2 hours, maybe, which is fine if that were the case. But I mean, like you can't expect the game to wait for you, right? Because like again, as I said, man, you know, you can release Valtan like next year and some people won't be ready for it, and then they're gonna come here and say it again. They did it again, Valtan Hard Mode, whale content, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't know. That's how it is right there. If you ignore content, go play Fortnite and stop crying. Oh my god, dude. Ooh, dude. Too real, man. Too real, too real. I was expecting something bannable, but now we good right there. we Gucci, yeah. Problem is this will actually play a lot more than 2 hours, but just Papegas. Well, you can't blame it then, if that is the case then. You can't blame like, you know, oh, this guy is smart, he can do it, I can't do it because I'm Papega. Cater to me, please, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Papegas right there. So, yeah. Not everyone can do hardest content on day one. I think it depends. Like, you can, I guess, like, not everyone can do it, yeah, for sure. Not everyone can do it, because some people are Papega, let's say. But yeah, but we're getting Valtan normal too, and hard mode is only 2 more accessories. Why are you complaining? Like it's even the same, to be honest. Yeah, you get access to the normal one. I don't know. It's a Papega right there. So yeah, hard mode has always been included in normal release. This is normal. This is one of the few things they actually treating us equal on. Yeah, 40-45 people that are there, and like people that are not there, you can reach 14-15. So yeah, but being 14-15 is good for selling new accessories. Well, it's still expensive. That's pretty much it. I mean, like there is no FOMO. Like, what are you missing over there, right? You miss, like, what? Some gold or something? Well, it costs more as well to get to 40-45. You missing the relic accessories, but relic accessory you get at 40-50 as well. Relic gear, you'll get it later. Right now, you get the Legendary Legion set, which is also good. Just can't do it because I decided to hone my alts. Yeah, and that's a decision. And here's the thing, right? You know, if you decide to hone your alts, right? And spend your resource on your alt, right? Then that's on you. You can't complain that like, you know, oh, I can't reach Valtan Hard Mode because I honed my ult. You chose to do it. If you focus on your main, you probably can make it already, right? But you didn't. And then now it's their fault. But then again, this is NAEU right there. Express, I couldn't read. You know, I'm illiterate right there. It's Amazon's fault. Yeah, surely it's Amazon's fault, right? Surely. I don't know. That's just how it goes right there. It's a classic right there. The usual. See many comments already that Pugs can clear Valtan Heart in first week. You agree? Don't think so. I don't think people are that Papega. These people, no. They probably can't clear it. Yeah. But a lot of people in NAU probably can clear it. Because they're not bad. No. Just like these people that are like, you know, can't do it, run to the forum and complain basically. These kind of people. But yeah, that's just like the usual right here. Same shit right there. Same thing right here. Same thing. It is basically in line with it right now. What about me? Over 500 fails and I'm 1410 and so I BSAT. But the thing is, Lucifer, in the next few days, next like few weeks, right? You will be able to reach there anyway, right? And that's the point right there. If you've been playing from the start, you should be able to reach there just fine. I mean, like I had like 400 fails with one character only. But I still get there, right? You know. And if you took a break from the game, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks break or something like that. Well, I mean, like you're not the one they're catering on, so you can't complain that it's not for you. Probably misinterpreting they can get full relic set, possibly as well, yeah. But I want 3 alts in Valtan. Well, that's different right there, you know. It's different right there. If you choose one thing and you didn't get there, but then you accepted it, you know, it's because I did this. Then yeah, you're a smart person right there. That's fine. It's when, you know, you chose something Papega and then after that you complain. That's the issue right there. Somebody's think LA is a race game. Don't know why. I don't know. Here's next one right here. Making the same mistake as with Argos. There are still not enough people in 14-15. I mean, they said that there's enough people in 14-15. So yeah, never our goal for players to feel they need to pay to progress, and players who haven't reached the item level are required to progress shouldn't feel pressured. Well, the thing about it is that, like, you know, a lot of people are at this eye level, you know. So yeah. Wait, 1%, 7%, be generous, 2%, 40% is in. Wait, what? I don't know what it is there. We've been watching closely over the past one. We're seeing over 7+ times the amount of players ready for Valtan than were for Argos at this point, and we're still a couple of weeks from the update. And remember, if you can't make it on day 1, Legendaries will be there for you when you are ready. I think it depends on like what number they're thinking right there. I mean, like it might not be 1%. It might be like, I don't know, something else. So yeah, I mean, like you're just like taking like I mean, where did this 1% come from as well, right? I mean, like it's a small number, sure, but what if that small number was like 5? And yeah, we can't wait for everyone, and you can't wait for everyone. You release next year, you probably are not there yet as well. So yeah, so many more people for within that were there were people 370 when Argos came out. There were so many people with like 1445 with like, you know, 1370s right there. You wonder what they have been doing, right? You know, players who started late and or who took a break have no right to say the content release is too early. TBH. That's basically the point right there. If you took a break or like you didn't play the game, then I mean, like people don't wait for you, because some people don't take a break. Some people still play it right there. Even if they play 2 hours a day, that's enough. Claiming he knows how many players are in 14-15. Yeah, I don't know. From the Bucks team achievements. Well, that's stupid right there. They just explain everything if they took it from like the Bucks team achievement. That just explains the intelligence of this person. But yeah. Free hone up to 14-15, easy fix. Maybe, right? Maybe. We'll see. Less than 1% was ready. I mean, if you count bots and everything, probably, yeah. Probably. Most people will never get to Fortnite. You can expect to do vertical content like we do. Most players are getting more cocos. And that's their decision, right? If they decide to do that, then they can't complain. They shouldn't complain about NA market board. Slow down a lot from the first month and a half. Yeah, well, you didn't need to, Lucifer. I had like 500 hours in on NAEU. And that's split towards like NA server, NA East, NA West, and like EU Central. Dude, if I can play like that little of hours, right? And then I can reach like 14-15, then you gotta be like next level, man. You gotta be like next level, like, I don't know. I don't know, like a stalling, I guess, or like AFK login or something like that to not even be there. Mokoko endgame. But I have 1 year experience. Yeah, well, you can check like every guide and stuff like that in YouTube. All the info out there. It's not like the info is like being like a secret, dude. I literally streamed the whole thing as well, right? You could have literally followed me and do exactly the same thing. But yeah, 436 hours. I'm at 1420. 546. Yeah, fortified for the normal one, which is kind of pointless since you need fortified to craft relic gear anyway, so it's still a lot of time to get there. Well, you can get the Legion set from 1415, and you get access to relic as well at 1415 from Descaluda and Valtan normal, right? So there is nothing there basically. And then if you're saying like you don't get relic accessory, relic gear, you will get it in the future. You can't even craft full set even if you're 1445. It's only a matter of time. You'll get it anyway, right? For free. My roster level is low. Apparently, I'm a big whale because my roster level is low. Omega, dude. I literally playing one character, dude. Yes, it does, Coolzen. I don't know. Yeah, basically all of this comment is just Pega right here. It doesn't matter basically how it is. Because like in the end, what will come down is that like you can release Valtan next year and there will be people like this guy. Like they're not ready for it. You can't wait for everyone. As long as your metric is that like you have enough players ready for it, then that's fine. We don't have the exact number, but if small gate thinks 40%, 50% is enough, then 40%, 50% is enough. You don't have any say with it. So yeah. You check your achievement, Rixie, to check your honing fails. Either way, that's what it comes down to right there. Doesn't matter. A lot of people can reach 14, 15, like plenty of people. And if you don't reach it, what have you been doing? You took a break? Well, you have no say in this. Right, and then there is another like entitled thing right here. Another entitled NAEU player. There we have it, dude. Another entitled NAEU player. So yeah, this is the one that people have been waiting for right here. Hit 500. People who played enough might not be 14, 15. Will be close at least. People who played enough, even if you're not 14, 15, really unlucky, you will be close. You'll be 14, 10 or something like that. That's like 2 taps. So yeah, give me stuff right there. I'm Searchblade, give me stuff. Search no longer viable. This one is pathetic. We'll see here. Give search blades, Pheons, and gold is the usual entitled thing right there. Like everything is punishing right there. No daily punishing or something like that. Okay, as it stands, just please consider giving people who have already spec into search, which will no longer be viable. That's stupid right there, as there is no reward in terms of damage in relation to risk. Once the new patch comes, yeah, the relation comes from cost, because it's way cheaper to gear search. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, what do you think? Do you think like cost should matter? Cost should matter, I would say. Or else like my class with a 2-gem meta should have been doing way more damage. I mean, I can understand why like I shouldn't be doing more damage on my class, because my class is very cheap to gear. But yeah. But I mean, like right now, search actually does like more damage, but then like it's also like harder to play to achieve that number. And if you like play like that's basically how it is right now. It's skill like matters over there in the end. So basically they're doing similar damage right now. Similar damage, but one is cheaper to gear. But then like it's harder to play. So that's where it equals out. And if that doesn't like come through your head, then I don't know. I mean, like, what will then? What will? Changes to RE still dies to mech as a shitty player. You don't even have to change to RE. Right now, if you play search, you play because you like search. You're not meta chasing basically. You're not meta chaser at that point. But yeah, not here to discuss the nerf. I don't want to try to be silly about the nerf. Just reimbursing player who wasted pounds and gold for engraving and jewelry so that we can spec into the build they want us to play. They never told you to like play RE. Like they are actually like equal right now. So yeah, I hate search, I hate blade. I ended up maining blade. What? Yeah, Pheons and gold are limited resource, and through no fault of our own, our build is being nerfed, and we will need to change to stay competitive. You can stay competitive just fine if you don't suck. Other classes who have not been nerfed will have a huge Pheon and gold advantage. Not really, you don't have to change it. Like, you literally get this change on Valtan, which you're gonna change to Relic anyway, right? Like, it's literally like made for you to come out the patch during this time, so that you're gonna be basically like, you're gonna change anyway. Best post of the day, yeah. Swapping is super costly. New ability stone, you're gonna buy that anyway for relic. New jewelry, new relic anyway. new engravings, new relic anyway, and Pheons cost etc. Everyone buys that. Like it's literally the right time to implement these changes right here. So if people like is meta chasing, then they can do it. Already deflated, mega smooth, yeah. Or at least allow us to swap our engravings so we don't have to buy all new legendary books and Pheons. Also, the other class affected should also be offered the same. Don't think so. Don't think so. I mean, like, people will argue that, like, the playstyle of, like, Searchblade changes or something like that. Well, okay, I mean, like, this argument has gone for a while, right here. Do you think when, initially when they designed Searchblade, right, if you read the way, like, Searchblade is, what's the name, is, like, worded right now, do you think that small gate, what's the name, intended for it to do more damage at 14 stack or 20 stack, you know? Think of it like this. Think of it like a Mayhem. Mayhem is the same right there. Like, there is already description where you're gonna take like less healing because of that, but then it didn't go through, so you can count it as a bug or something like that, right? They fixed that because it's technically a bug. Isn't that similar to like the Blade one as well? 14 does more damage than 20. Does that make sense to you? I don't know. I feel like it doesn't make sense, but I feel like that's why they changed like the playstyle change for it. Because like it wasn't their initial intention for 14 to do more damage than 20 for some reason. But yeah, this guy will say classes get buff should take gold and Pheons from them. This guy will say, yeah, classes that gets buff, yeah, take away gold and Pheons from them. I don't know. I mean, like, it's just how it is right there. I'm not like saying that, like, you know, the change for like Blade, like, you know, for the playstyle sucks or not. I understand why people like the 14 stacks, yeah. But I mean, like, I don't think like that's the initial design of like Blade, like Searchblade to begin with. Just like how Mayhem like can use green potion, they shouldn't be as well. But yeah, Search unplayable now. I don't know, that's just how it is. It's just like an entitled thing right here, you know. Like, no longer viable is such a stupid thing to say right there. But I mean, like, that's what this guy thinks. I mean, like, this NAU mentality right there. 2%, 3%, I don't know, 6%, 10% nerf right there, class is dead or something like that. Even though it's like literally overtuned right there. I don't know. Can MVP as much? Not viable. Can Blaster get a free Pheon and gold too? Well, I'm like, you get free Pheon anyway from like the thing. I don't know. This is just like some entitlement right here. What about the comments here? What about the comments here? This is the funniest post this week. Meta Chaser asking for a refund. True though. He's not wrong, you know. Basically, this guy is gonna keep asking every patch, because every patch is gonna change the meta, right? Basically, that's what happens right there. So he's gonna ask for this every patch right there, so he can spec to like the other one or something like that. You know, meta chaser right there. Not gonna stop, man. So damn, I guess these people never played MMOs. Yeah, how is it meta chasing? How many have played Search when everyone's saying almost all Deathblades in Korea are RE? There is a reason for this. It's because like before that, Search was shit. Before it was buff, and everyone already spec like RE. So only some people changed to Search. But obviously, this guy is classic NAU. You know. They don't know, and then they just think they know everything. So yeah, what I've spent my gold and Pheons on is changing. What I brought it going to be different to when I paid for the jewelry, engraving, etc. Essentially, I paid for something. They've changed what I paid for. You paid for the old one right there. So yeah, right now it's still working in NAU, right? And then like you have to buy all of this anyway again later in Relic. So yeah. What's wrong with Search? Nothing. Nothing is wrong with Search right now. I mean, like the old playstyle that was, I would assume, not intended, is changed into like the intended one, basically the 20 stack one. Because I don't know. I mean, like if I use my logic right when I read that like a description, like isn't it weird to think that like 14 stack do more damage than 20? When 20 is like, you know, you have to like get like more gauge and something, more like hits. I don't know. It's weird right there. Give Deadeye players 1490 power pass. But yeah, isn't Search still stronger? Provided that you play it perfectly, yes. But I mean, like it's not like really like possible to do that, right? But the reason why like it's like that, it's harder, but then like you can't play it perfectly, right? The reason for that is because like cost-wise, cost does matter. If not, then like why is Shadow Hunter weak? Why is Legacy Scouter weak? It's 2 gem only, but who cares? It's the cost, right? Cost doesn't matter. according to some people, I should be on the top of the line as well. I should be up top. But nah, there is a difference between me and like some of these people. I understand that like my class shouldn't be up there because like it's way cheaper to gear. But yeah, these people weren't playing 40 stack anyway. They don't even know what the nerf means since they didn't play it. They just read some DB vent a bit. A lot of people vent about it, you know. I mean, like, what were they expecting, right? Some people just, yeah, they don't want their class to be nerf or something like that. But yeah, our damage is not ceiling as a shadow hunter. Just can't run search level 1. Level 1 is not that efficient anymore, basically. But I mean, like, at that point, like, you know, some classes are like that. Like, you don't want to run Impulse 1 as well. But you don't see demonic players complaining, right? But I guess Search complains now. I don't know. What did I just see? That title no longer viable? Yeah, I mean, like, surprising, isn't it, like, Aporo, right? It's NAU, man. It's NAU right there. NAU. But yeah, that's just how it is right there. It is what it is. I don't know. It's just like some sense of entitlement right there. I understand, like, you know, it's like that, you know. You wanna swag to RE, go ahead. You wanna keep playing Search, you'll be fine. Probably you're gonna out DPS the other players if you enjoy Search anyway. Doesn't matter. Same thing. But I mean, like, you know, asking for a Pheon and gold refund. My god, dude. You literally, like, this is actually the right time to do it. So, like, because you're gonna swap to, like, Relic anyway. Like, it's practically, like, same cost for everyone. Like, here's the thing, right? If you give Search Blade, Pheons, and gold, it's unfair for the other ones. Because, like, they can gear to Relic for free. The other ones cannot. They have to spend. Like, does that not, like, come to your brain right there? People so dumb? Yeah, but what are we expecting, Lekapur? What were we expecting? This is forum, dude. What were we expecting? Yeah. The Orb nerf made popping Z early more punishing. I think for that part, right, the Orb nerf one, as I said, I think that's like not the intention of it. Not the intention of like how the search was made. Search wasn't like made to be done at 14 stack, you know. At least if you read the description, it should be like that, right? At least like what you think. It just happened to be like 14 stack, like turns out to do more damage. It's the same thing as Mayhem Zerg, dude. There is literally a writing that says you're supposed to take like nerf healing as well. But then green potion heals you for full. And then like obviously they fixed that. It's like a bug fix, right? It's like a bug fix. But yeah, Barrage is better now. I need Pheons to change. Well, time to refund the Barrage blasters then as well. But yeah, so many egoistic Search players as well. Not saying all are the same, but I got Culpiviga for playing RE just from start because I don't like burst damage in a short window. Well, who's the Pepega now? Most elderly people I've ever seen, I've seen a ban a very wealthy client for harassment. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, that's just how it goes right there. My Mayhem alt Doom, not a green pot chugger anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I guess like they should keep that, don't they? I don't know. I think like it's more like a bug fix in my opinion. And like if you're gonna say that like, you know, it takes them so long to fix a bug fix, yeah, I don't know. Why did they take so long to fix like the Mayhem one? I don't know. I don't know. That's how it goes right there. Alright, anyways. We'll cut it here. Cut it here for now, yeah. Cut it. Alright, back to it then.